So each year we kind of do 4 of these congregational meetings, just to kind of keep the congregation updated on what's going on here in the church, so everyone's on the same page. So here's our church council for this year. Everyone's been great to work with so far. The agenda that we're going to go through today. So we'll get started with the outreach programs here. So kind of the big one that everyone knows is the food pantry. Obviously we do that every Sunday to serve the community there. It's been really great. We've teamed up with Second Harvest, which has been awesome. That's helped us financially, obviously. Resource for food. Everyone's been good donating food. I know the Pachecos have been great helping out with that. And I think we have about 7 or 8 families that kind of rotate through helping with that, so that's been awesome for us. Just kind of a look there at the funds for the food pantry there, so you can kind of see between the Thrive Inc. grants, everyone's donations, teaming up with Second Harvest there, we have funds to continue that, so that's a good deal for us. And then, as Pastor mentioned, coming up here, we got the rummage sale coming up, so that'll be the 27th, as Pastor mentioned. The big thing there is just helping set up on the 26th at 6 p.m. Any help is much appreciated there. And then there it just says for kids, so kind of what we do is the money that we raise for that will kind of help give to the different youth ministries that we do. So the big one is Camp Key Row that Pastor kind of leads each summer. So we'll kind of donate money for that to provide for the kids to be able to go to that deal there. We got the Thrill of the Grill, so summer cookout. Everyone loves a good burger. So we got the different dates there. That'll be at 6 p.m. on those Fridays throughout the summer. Just kind of get together, gather, and reach out to the community there, invite them in for some food. So this is just kind of an outlook of what's to come. So coming up this summer, as we mentioned, the rummage sale, obviously, and then the cookouts there. And then this is just kind of an outlook of all throughout the whole year. We kind of try and do at least one thing each month. This month we've done the Cinco de Mayo Taco Night, which was great. Jason did a great job of cooking the food for us, so that was awesome. And then you see we got the cookouts and other things coming up there. So for all these outreach plans that we have, volunteers are always needed. Everyone's been great volunteering with these different items, but if anyone wants to get involved, there's always extra volunteers needed in these different ways. Updating the website, scheduling emails, banner, church sign, those type of things are always much appreciated to help these events go as we plan. So adult discipleship. So we got 4 different Bible studies, including the after-service study that we do each week, of course. We got weekly studies, can be done on Zoom or in person here at church. Just contact us if you want to participate in those. So we have a study on Wednesdays at 10:30 a.m. They're going through the Chosen Season 3 right now. And then there's a ladies group that meets every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. They're going over the topic boundaries. Contact Linda Jacober if you want to get involved with that. Ladies there. And then Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. They go through a study right now. It's Reason for God by Tim Keller there. And then, as we mentioned, the Sunday after worship, we're going through My Easter Witness. And then always good daily reminders. We get those emails, email devotions. You can look up Sermon Archive, Bible Class Archive. And then there's always your Time of Grace devotions, which is great because you can listen to those audio as well. Youth discipleship. So as I mentioned, we got the Camp Key Row, which we kind of help fund with the rummage sale there. That's the last week in July. Pastor will go up there and help with that. That's for middle schoolers, 4th through 8th grade. Got Sunday school. This Sunday was the last week of Sunday school. We have kind of a teacher rotation for that. Everyone's been great. We appreciate all those that have been involved with doing that. That's very helpful. And then confirmation, we have a few confirmands going through that right now that Pastor's kind of meeting with each week. If there's anybody else that wants to get involved with that, speak with Pastor, and he can get you caught up to speed on that. So just kind of going through the property report here. So Pete and Ed always do a great job of keeping up with the grounds and cleaning everything. There's a lot that goes around behind the scenes that we don't always see, but they do a great job of keeping everything fixed up for us. There's a couple projects kind of that we're hoping to get to at some point just to keep the church updated there with the stone wall and then the carpets. We do have a building fund for that, so if anybody wants to specifically give to that fund to go towards the building projects, they are always welcome to do so. Just kind of some different things that we've done recently or kind of working through right now. There's kind of the different things that have been updated or we're kind of working through there. So as I said, there's a specific fund for that, so if somebody wants to give to that, this is what we have right now in that account, $1,500. Obviously, as everyone knows, that can go quick if an emergency or something comes up, but that is what we have available in that building fund there. And then I'm going to have Tom Parsley come up and give the elder report real quick.
Is this on? Mike? There you go. Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Tom Parsley. I'm on the Board of Ministries. And this is the elder report. So this is where you can find our services, worship information is here. And we keep track of the minutes, views. It's one measurement that we use for how well our services are attended. And here is the in-person statistics, and you will see that 2023 we've had a little bit of a jump up. I guess if you think about the last 3 years, that's probably not surprising to any of you that it's picking back up again. We have several new families and some in instruction, so we're going to continue to grow. And you can see the online views also are showing stability, if not increase. Here's some more stats on communicant membership and baptisms. And again, we've done some little bit of numbers cleanup over the last couple of years for people that are no longer with us. And so the numbers are a little different than the previous year. But I would say in terms of communicant strength, we're pretty level and slightly going up overall. And has been mentioned before by Russ, there are plenty of service opportunities for our congregation to participate in activities that will help God's kingdom to expand. And these are some of the things that we do and tasks. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that no one really knows about, but this is some of the things that you can easily volunteer to do if you have skills or wants that you want to do that. We can always use additional ushers and musicians. I mean, if you have a voice, you know how to play guitar, we'd love to have you do a session, play a hymn, something to get involved that way. And of course, we have an active acolyte program with our youth, and that's been very successful. And I know if you noticed today, Zayden did the acolyte. He played, and he's very active in that regard. And I encourage our children to look at Zayden and see how he approaches things, and maybe get more involved as you get a little older, some of them. And we have an online sign-up sheet, Google sign-up sheet that's available on the website, where you can put your name down to usher, work in the food pantry, do acolytes, all those things. And there's the link on the webpage for it, in case you're interested. And finally, one of the things that I do is I try to keep up with a lot of our shut-ins and people that haven't been at church in a while, and Pastor does the same, so we tag team that. If you know someone, maybe not even a member of the congregation, that is a shut-in that you think might be receptive to have a visit and some prayers and discussion, let us know. We're more than happy to do that if it's a family member, a friend, a neighbor, whatever it is. Okay, Russ, here, take us down the home stretch.
All right, so we got the financial report here. This is year to date, so as of yesterday when we met as a council, this was the updated income for the year and then the expenses there. And then this was the budget for 2023 that we kind of accounted for. And then this is the current checking and saving accounts balance there. And then just the last thing that the council wanted to share with everyone. So the council met yesterday and we approved an increase for pastor's salary. We kind of looked back at the numbers, and it's the first increase for pastor's salary since 2017. Everyone knows how much pastor, his family, his kids do for the church, so it was well overdue. So the council did approve that and just wanted to keep everyone updated on that. And that's it. And everyone have a great Sunday.